Hi, my name is Dave, and I caught the dip again. I thought it was the low. It was just another wick. Saw it on the 5-minute, heart skipped a beat. Formed a little hammer, looked kinda neat. No confirmation, no real bias, but I hit long. Now I'm red in the face. Some it was thin, tape was slow, but something inside said, bro, just go. 20 handles later, it dumped on me. Should have waited for the MHP. Welcome to Knife Catchers Anonymous. We buy the blood and pray it's bottomish. You win, you sure. All counts, account liquidated. FOMO strong, my hands are weak.
Welcome back to the afternoon stream, guys.
Now twice this week, so gather round and sing this song. Knife catching feels so right until it's wrong.
Welcome to Knife Catchers Anonymous. I'm your afternoon host, Matt, Trading with Matt. Welcome, guys. Biggest, fastest growing live trading stream on the planet. Gosh, we're getting like 12, 13,000 views a day now. That's crazy. Welcome, guys. Welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome. We'll do my funny giveaway in a little bit.
By the market's blade, another low, another fade. Support is fake. My will is thin, but this next one's gotta win. Right. Welcome to Knife Catchers Anonymous. Our dreams are bold, our risk preposterous. We fight the flow.
You want me to give away pro accounts? Catching knives until everything is gone.
And I caught
the dip.
the dip again.
This by far is like literally a Tony Award winning musical about day trading degens, right? Like if Wall Street Bets was a musical, this would be like the finale right at the end of the second act when like the curtains draw and everybody's, you know, dancing and like spinning around on stage, and then the curtain, everybody just jumps up, a standing ovation. And everything is gone. Knife Catchers Anonymous. Okay, guys, let's get back to some of the songs that we're chilling. We're almost done with listening to all the songs. You guys have been submitting songs for a songwriting contest. I'm going to get through some more. We're almost done to the end of this submission. I remember where we left off. Welcome back to the stream. So we're going to be fighting this final little, again, cat is active. It's definitely risky to be trading here. R&R is big enough for me to want to maybe take it. We already did that one. Okay, we heard the With You song. Okay. You guys know the drill. Hit the like button really quick. At 300 likes, we'll trigger that giveaway. How was the day? Not so good. I mean, it was greenish. Some of my accounts are like way red though. This sort of like move like this has me worried that it's going to try to push its way lower. Everything about this makes me feel like that's going to happen. I don't know. What's my copy trading tool? I actually am one of the only people that doesn't copy trade. I manually manage all the accounts for better control and better profitability. Do you make it to any finals with your songs, Keith? I'm not really sure. What was your name in Discord? This is Stargazer's song. I like this one. It's just numbers in the night, futures dancing out of sight. Every game, fleeting spark, every loss, an end of Denmark. Maybe tomorrow I'll finally win. I like this one. Let's push this one in the next round. It's kind of chill. I'm gonna trade. Yeah, dude. Some of yours, I think one of yours was in there. I can't remember which one it was, but I remember your name. We'll have to revisit. Yeah, that one definitely made it. The Whoosh Band song. Look, I'm gonna tell you, as much as we're having a contest, I feel like the Whoosh Band song is like a top 3 song already. This is Synth Selena Gomez. Very nice, very nice. I dig it. Let's vote it through the next round. Okay, so today to finish up the day, I'm looking for Bullzone support. Again, Cat is active, so this is scary being on the side of the pink line. It really is. DD ratio is strong enough that the bullish tendency is to hold, but man, the market has moved this far into expiration. It could die out. Be very careful today, guys. I'm just saying in general, this is not good. I shouldn't be trading when Cat is active. I teach you guys all the time. I've assumed the risk and I'm keeping it small. Okay, that's really kind of the goal here. No, I'm not taking 10 contract plays and shit like that. I'm keeping it light. So we'll see how this works out.
Hey. Why did you?
Many. What's up?
Me?
What's going on?
I have to do a training in like 20 minutes, so just want to say hi to you real fast before
What's up? What's up? Everybody say hey to IDOC. IDOC is here. Look who's back. Back again.
What do you mean I'm blurred? Oh, because well, that's good because I don't have makeup on. I'd rather be blurred, guys.
How goes it?
Good.
That pickle? I heard somebody making that's your zipper scratching against the thing. Cool. You gonna work next door or what?
Downstairs.
Okay.
I can't hear you. I can't be hearing you screaming. It'll distract me.
That's true. Everybody's saying hey to IDOC.
What's up?
What's up?
I ordered things to make butter chicken tonight.
Oh snap! I love butter chicken.
I know you do.
Indian food. Let's go. Who's calling me? Hold on. Is that your zipper, or are you just happy to see me?
Is it? What?
All right.
I might have hired an interior designer to come next Friday.
Is anybody doing anything today, like coming over today, or
No.
nothing? Y'all need me for anything?
No. We're safe.
Okay. Oh, my new TV should be coming in on Monday.
Okay.
We've decided to ditch the Samsung and go with the LG because the second Samsung TV we got again was another dud. Samsung has horrible. Samsung's just like absolutely known for having like the worst QA when it comes to TVs. We got 2 duds in a row and I'm over it. Even though I got Samsung's top of the line best TV that they have right now. Period. I've got 2 duds in a row. The thing reboots repeatedly. It recycles and reboots and starts over. It sucks so bad. What's up, Trady? What's up, man? What's up? What's up? So it's been like a shit show. So it's been since July the 4th, or the week of July 4th, when we got the new entertainment center, the new TV, new everything. And we still can't even, like, when we would plug any device into the TV, it would spark a thing where it would just constantly reboot and reboot and reboot. And when you unplug the device, you're just watching TV, then it reboots. So instead, we're switching to LG. So bye-bye, Samsung. Is my monitor Samsung? No. My monitors are not Samsung. Welcome to Knife Catchers Anonymous. I can never get enough of that song. All right. Full zone bottom. Let's hit it with one more account. Okay. All right. Probably a terrible idea, but we'll see what happens. I love that song. We'll go to the next level.
Hey, Mr. Cooler, teach me how to rock it. I wanna be a trader, man. I know I gotta learn it, but the lingo and the jargon got me feeling dumb as hell. What's the piece? Why? What's the data? Man, I just wanna get paid up. The average dude in America ain't got time for this stuff. That's why I'm begging, Mr. Cooler, teach me how to rock it. Hey, Mr. Cooler.
Okay, so to enter the MFFU giveaway, all you have to do is be here whenever I tell you guys we're gonna do the giveaway. I'm not doing it yet, so don't type it yet. I'll have this thing on the screen, and when I do, you'll type at that time something. It's not gonna be MFFU, so don't type it yet. You'll type something to enter the contest. So it'll be something, and then that's all you have to do.
That's why we're begging, Mr. Cooler, teach me how to rock it. Hey, Mr. Cooler, teach me how to rock it. Hey, Mr. Cooler, teach me how to rock it. Hey, Mr. Cooler, teach me how to rock it. Just another dude stuck on the computer, trying to learn to rock it from Mr. Cooler. I don't know if I can do it, but I guess I gotta try. I don't know if I can swing it, but I guess I gotta fly. Everybody in America wants to get rich quick. That's why we're begging, Mr. Cooler, teach me how to rock
Mr. Cooter, I love it.
it. Mr. Cooler, teach me how to rock it.
Teach me how to rock it. I love it.
Teach me how to rock
Cyril, very nice, very nice.
it. Cooler, teach me how to rock it.
I play this every single time somebody asks me to give them $10 or whatever. Cool. I like it. Where you put the code in? Not yet. Well, when the giveaway starts, we'll tell you where to put the code in. It'll be it. I told you, it says it in the poll when we started the stream. So 30 minutes in. So roughly about a little bit after 1 o'clock, we'll do the giveaway. As soon as we get to our kind of peak viewership. All right. Cash dropped another banger called Prop Land.
Trading with the prop, forgot to put my stop. Gotta take a loss, oh not again. What will it take to avoid a mistake? Gotta take a loss, oh not again. But I found a man in trading land, launched a brand new site, and it made it alright. That cat wants a hero with his DD bands. Got in my hands for my trades and prop lands. Now I found my move. Made a brand new move. See the green light shining in my eyes. Payout will be nice, a few hundred suffice. Gonna get a payout in prop land tonight. Prop land's alright. Shots on the screen, ticking in time. Wrist feels heavy, but the rhythm's mine. Lessons learned in the red and blue. Every loss just points me through. Yeah, found a man in trading land, launched a brand new site, and I did it alright. That guy wants a hero with his DD bands, turning my losses into new plans. Now I found my move. Made a brand new move. See the green light shining in my eyes. Payout will be nice, a few hundred suffice. Gonna get a
Catchy.
payout in prop land tonight. Not again, not again.
Cute. You guys like it? Propland by Cass. I love it. I dig it. It's a good one. It's pop. It's good. Okay, next song. Crash and Burn by Syncfest. I'm really feeling the long from here. If this is the third Friday in a month where it just falls and stays low, I'm gonna retire. But it could fall and keep falling. That's the other option. She'll be back for rejection. We're looking at that right now. Yep. Dude, the flip-flopping around this has been crazy. This is unusual, man. For the market to just be like, we're bearish, just kidding, bearish, just kidding, bearish, just kidding. This has been kind of hard to trade for a lot of people, I'm sure. But hopefully we'll be okay at Bull's End. Should be fine. I'm hopeful. Do I just want to like, let's see. That's a chill song. I like it. I like it. What up, Rocket Scooter? What's up? What's up to you? How you doing? Don't forget, guys, there's still the Funded Next, no DLL, 40% off sale, no DLL and uncapped payouts together, the best prop account you can buy. No DLL and uncapped payouts is not a normal combination that you get with any prop. These things are golden. The legacies, perfect. Draw the whoosh fan. We definitely have not been drawing enough whoosh fans in this choppy sideways market. So let's go ahead and add this right here. I remember the era when a whoosh fan was there every single day because the damn market just went up and up and up and up and up and stopped just coming down. Craziness. All right. All right. Can we hold the bull zone bottom? Can we hold the bull zone bottom? Those are the days, right? The legacy versus the rapid. The legacy is the one that has the deal. So that's like the really good one. All right, guys, what do you think about that song? Is that a yes? Is that a no? Is that a keeper? Not a keeper? Y'all vote. It's called Crash and Burn. All right. I dig it. All right, next, trading for keeps. Proper ways to win. This fund index have consistency requirements. It's just 40%, so it's 3 days to pass the eval, and 40% it funded. So that's it. So typically, when a prop firm, you're going to have of the 3 rules. You're typically going to have DLL, consistency, and payout caps. Okay. The children at Top Step yesterday don't seem to understand this because they don't think they've made it to algebra in their junior high yet. But when you look at it, you're never gonna have a prop firm that has all 3 of these things. This is why people sell you guys the Kool-Aid. I work as a prop consultant. I'll tell you, a prop firm will have 1, if not 2, if not all 3 of these rules, because the risk model cannot sustain if all 3 of them are gone. Good song. All right. Like it? You like the song? I like it. Okay, so no prop firm is going to have all 3 of those rules gone. It's rare, extremely rare. For example, no consistency, no DLL, but a payout cap. Right, so you can inch your way forward $3,000, $5,000 at a time. That's chomp change. Nobody making real money with that, right? So some traders are getting started. Those are usually cheap. No DLL, no consistency. Payout cap are usually really cheap. They're usually $100 to $200 all in. Okay. Consistency with payout caps and no DLL. You're typically going to have that, right? That's your Top Step model. Consistency 50%, eval side, whoever has consistency on the eval side or whatever, that's what you're going to have. But to have no DLL and no payout cap is extremely rare. Extremely rare. Nobody does it. For instance, nobody does these 2. DLL allows you to scale your account some multiple of R. R is the risk that you take. DLL is equal to your risk, right? That's how much you can lose when you're done. If you're trading a multiple of 2R, right? You're trading 2 times your risk, or your profit target is 2 times your risk. Then 2 times DLL is the maximum profit you're going to make. DLL is some multiple times DLL is your scalability, how much you can make per day. So when a prop firm has DLL, it limits how fast you can grow. A higher DLL allows you to grow faster. The highest DLL lets you grow here. Infinite DLL allows you to scale infinitely. And a payout cap is how often you can take this out as actual real money. So when you have no DLL, you can scale it as fast as you want, and no cap, you can take it all out. It's rare. Prop firms lose money on that account. And this is a prop firm that is losing money on that account purposefully for market share. We know it. We're not stupid, but that's rare to see this. And people say, oh, that account's not good because it has consistency. Well, it doesn't. You're never going to have uncapped payouts and no consistency on top of it. Consistency limits you making all of that growth in a single trade. That's the other limiting factor. You can't have no DLL, no consistency, no cap, or else the firm will go bankrupt. There's only one firm that is close to having all 3 of those rules gone. Only one firm, and that's My Funded Futures. My Funded Futures has, on the pro account, no DLL, no consistency, right? Once funded, and then $80,000 a payout cap, which is practically uncapped almost for you. And the way that triangle works for them, so you have DLL, consistency, cap, it's no DLL, no consistency. And the cap is pretty much uncapped-ish because 100K is a lot. That's uncapped for most of you. You're not going to see that. So for that part, I say My Funded Futures is the only firm in the world that has 2.5 of those rules gone. I give it half credit for that. But no firm in the world has no DLL and no capped except for FundedNext only during the sale. And so the way that my funded gets away with it being so close to not being profitable is it takes 14 days to get there. The other side of this triangle is if you need to adjust any of that, it's time and market that just keeps you in the game longer. So the fact that my funded gives you so many relaxed rules, they keep you in the market longer. So you're not going to get all of this with a 5-day payout, right? But anyways, that's why people consult with me about the prop space, because I understand the risk model. And that's why when people argue with me on Twitter, it's kind of goofy because they don't. And that's why when I say an account is better, it's better for different reasons. The reason FundedNext is better and my funded futures is better because it allows you to scale quickly and then take a big chunk out. The difference between my funded and FundedNext in this environment is 5 days to pay out versus 14 days to pay out. So it's a huge difference between the two when they have the sale. But FundedNext is very rare that they have the sale that it can compete. Other than that, my Funded Futures Pro account is the best scaling account there is, period, in props to get the biggest payout, period. 80K uncapped payout per account. Yeah. So it's 80% of 100K on my Funded Pros. Yeah. FundedNext has no DLL only when this sale that ends today is over. That's it, just today. It's this week. So FundedNext usually has DLL and consistency, but uncapped payouts. It's the only reason people like them, because the uncapped payout potential. But the rapid, people like them because it's the fastest payout in props, period. From start to finish, FundedNext pays you out on day 4 on the rapid accounts, but they're smaller payouts. The uncapped, you get paid out on day 8, minimum. Uncapped. Do I type the code in the chat for the giveaway? Yeah, we'll do it in just a little bit. So anyways, what I'm saying is, you guys, when you're understanding when you're shopping with props, don't let people just sell you the Kool-Aid that there's better. They're all better for different reasons. You know what's good for, you know what Top Step's really good at? For newbies that don't have a lot of money, that want to get teased with somewhat of a payout and get a moderate payout. Something that's not going to change the game. Something that's not going to pay your bills. Something that just makes you feel like you're advancing something. You might make a $5,000 payout every month or two, and you're not quitting your job over it. 0. And that was my argument last night. I made fun of the guys at Top Step because they entered my conversation when I said, hey, FundedNext has a deal that's better than Top Step. And they all get butthurt when I talk about that. They love to enter in and say, oh, Top Step is better. And I'm like, stop saying better. No such thing as better. They're all different. And I said, how many millionaires in the 13 years of Top Step have ever existed on leaderboard? I looked at leaderboard and the top trader there is like $300,000 of total profit. After 13 years, not a single person's made $1 million because you can't scale with those accounts. It's cap payout with consistency on eval. You can't scale that. You can't scale $1 million payout. You can't make $1 million with that. Nobody has. And that's the proof after 13 years. That's even, their thing was like, we've been in business 13 years or better. Only 13 years, there's no millionaires coming out of the system. It means the system is designed to not let that happen. I know tons of traders made millions of bucks with FundedNext, with Apex, with all these other accounts that do let you scale. They're all different for different reasons. If you want to take the risk for the Grand Slam payout, you have that choice. If you want to go into baby mode with training wheels and make $2,000, $3,000 bucks, that's important to you, you have that choice too. But you can't say better or worse in the prop space because there's so many options. The live is uncapped at Top Step if you get there. And again, the live leaderboard shows that nobody's made $1 million bucks. So the rarity of getting to uncapped at live, everybody is uncapped at live. All live programs are uncapped. I'm live with 2 firms. They're both uncapped. It's traditional to not cap a trader who's live because you're sharing profits with them at that point. So in general, like I said, when you guys are listening to the prop space, I guarantee and I promise to you guys, I'm not shilling anything that's against your better nature or understanding. You guys are too smart. I couldn't fool you if I tried. I'm going to give you guys my honest opinion about everything. Even though I work at My Funded Futures doesn't mean I'm going to be out there shilling for those guys and just saying they're the best and everyone sucks. I really do believe they're best. That's why I took the job there, because I think they're the best. I went and work in an inferior place. But I also think there's other firms that are great and they're all good. I'm going to tell you my honest opinion about it. But don't take the Kool-Aid. TopStep is the premier prop system that gets you in and gets you hooked and doesn't really give you much. And that's exactly their model. That's why they've been in business for so long. The fact that they've been in business for so long even tells you that they make tons of money, because you lose tons of money. It's like the idea is that people don't think outside the box of that. And I'm sure every once in a while people do well there, but it's very rare that I see somebody out there quitting their job because of that, the little payouts they get. You know what I mean? So anywho, just like I said, I'll give you guys honest opinions. I'm not guided. Nobody's telling me to go shit on TopStep or whatever. That's my honest opinion. I traded them a little bit and I thought it sucked. It wasn't worth my time. The platform sucked and the payouts were baby and it wasn't worth fighting for me. But that's just me, right? That's my style of trading. Some traders want guarantees more than certainty. Well, that's the thing, right? And just because one firm has had a habit of not paying people out doesn't mean a lot of them don't. My funded futures, there's no payout denials. Tradeify, no payout denials. Funded next futures, no payout denials yet. The trend now is that nobody's denying payouts. And I'd argue that Apex isn't denying payouts now either, but they probably did in the past. Everyone now is going down the route of we can't deny payouts because we're getting crucified on social media. So the trend is actually changing, I'd say, out there. Yeah. So anyways, how's my MFFU live experience been? It's been great. It's pretty much what you'd like from a live experience. And the one thing I hate is I hate DLL, and the live account has DLL on it. It's the pain in my fucking existence. I can't stand it, trust me. But other than that, for the live experience, for what it is worth compared to every live program out there, it's really good. So I hate DLL. DLL it's so horrible for me. I hate not being able to double down or trade multiple times. I hate hitting a loss and being done for the day. I usually take a little bit more risk than that. So all right. Next song, background chill instrumental. But you can potentially make 25K. Here's another thing, right? I want people to actually do the math. Let's say they get a $5,000 payout once a quarter. That's pretty average for maybe an occasional person. And say that you spent $1,000 worth of evals to finally get a payout. Okay. Actually, let's start over. You spent $1,000. Your $5,000 is taxed, right? So you're making $3,000 of that net after taxes. And it costs you $1,000 for the evals to get that. I mean, the idea that it's promoted to you that you're going to be out there building stepping stones as a trader is bullshit. Like, this is not going to get you anywhere. Who wants to work for a quarter for $2,000? You work at McDonald's, make more than that. The idea that like Apex allowed you to scale to $1 million if you made it to the end was what made it popular. People saw millionaire traders coming out of that system because it allowed the scalability if you made it that far. It's just that certain firms are so stringent on their rules, the odds are extremely low you'll get there. And it's just the math of it. My trading strategy, yeah. So I use a combination of gamma exposure and index arbitrage. So I use gamma exposure levels to long and short from, and I use indicators to tell me. Let me turn the music down. I use the indicators to tell me if the stocks are moving with me or not. Yeah. When you go live, do you still have drawdowns? Yeah, you have daily loss limit when you go live, and you have a total loss limit when you go live as well. The two live programs I am are exactly the same as far as that goes. There's a daily loss limit of $2,000, and then total loss limit is like a certain percent of the starting balance, and you're out. Can you buy 6 accounts all at once? Yeah, at Funded Next, you can actually buy 10 accounts, and you can have 3 of them funded, and Yeah, or 300,000 funded, or seven. I think it's a roll. Is it? Let me double check really quick. You can have up to 1 million total. 7 funded and then 3 eval pass. So 1 million total, yeah. On Funded X. Would I recommend going live on my funded futures or keeping 5 Pro so you don't have DLL? You don't get a choice, right? After a certain amount of time, they'll move you to live, basically. How am I surviving the 2K drawdown? Dude, the live account is not like the easiest account to trade in. It's the way I trade, I don't like it. Surviving is a good word, but it's not thriving because the drawdown limits your scalability and therefore you can't do much. You can't really, yeah, and that's the thing too. Not that I'm talking bad against live programs, but the live programs are, once you get there, it's not like, okay, I'm in the free infinite money now. You've got like a vice on you the whole time. It's kind of, yeah, not my favorite. Wait, somebody said, according to my math, I'm red for the month of August. Made 55K payout. No, I made 70K payout in August. And then I put 15K into the puts. So that's, and then after taxes, that's still pretty much way up. Why would you say red? How would I be red with positive gains? Doesn't make any sense. Think about your math simplified. 70K payouts at 40% is 42 net after tax. And I put 15K into puts. Minus whatever evals I might have bought, a couple thousand, not much. So net is still 27K net after tax, something like that. There's no way it would be negative if it's a percentage of a whole number that's positive. That's my puts. Yeah, they're monthly, so I've got them for the whole month. Yeah. I bought puts at the start of August that went to 0, but I also bought puts at the start of August from the money I made in July. Yeah. So again, at the end of July, I bought puts for August. At the end of August, I bought puts for September. July, I was also up 50 something K. Yeah. Yeah. So every month I'll take a fraction of the money if the market's bearish and allocate it towards insurance on the next month. And then I have my personal futures account and I have everything else that I'm doing. So no, there's no way it would be red. If you're taking the money from the puts earlier in the month, that was from July's profit, yeah. So usually at the end of the month, I allocate money. I'm like, okay, next month I've got money just in case I want to buy some insurance or something, I will. Monthly maps are certainly bullish. I like this instrumental song. It's a good one, Jeremy. Jeremy's been writing some really good music. A little synthwave song here. Good stuff. I like this one. Did I sell the puts? No. I'm holding on to them. They're insurance. Why would I buy insurance and then sell it? Y'all are such degens when it comes to gambling. I'm not trying to use puts to make a profit on them. I'm trying to use puts to continue to hedge the market in case it crashes. I've got insurance for that one thing. Giveaway is going to be in right now. Type in my funded features, guys, MFFU, to enter the giveaway.
Drowning bloody numbers tear out the heart. Mass scream, false prophets bleed. Cut the blasted line, let the system scream. It's in my fault, of the market's curse. A digital killers in this world for hurt. Mass spirituals lacking inside. Cut the blasted, let the system scream. It's my fault of the market's curse. A digital guillotine, this world for hurt. Pass the crush, you want the cracking inside. No hope for escape, no place to hide. Speak to the wires, the pen and screams. Never click a world, being black in dreams. Just a ghost sitting with the machine. I'm pumping on a chain. Did I win, did I lose? It's all the same.
All right.
Morning bell rings.
If you sub to the Rock Scooter channel, you get 2 entries in the contest, by the way. All right, that song, JC, I wasn't a big fan of it. I'll veto that one. If you sub, if you are not subbed, if you are a member of the YouTube, which I think is $5 a month or whatever the subscription fee is, you're in this, the super chat. You get the green people with green names in chat. Subs will get 2 entries. Australian ballad inspired by a choppy trading day. I'll be right back.
Maybe on holiday, I'll go but laughing, you'll bleed today. Breakout traders tearing their hair, waiting for a move that just isn't there. Flat as a billabong, made it to crime. 2 hours wasted, not worth a dime. Wake up and queue, give us a fight, or I'll pack up early and call it a
Woo!
flat as a billabong, stuck in the heat, dreaming of runners will never meet. Please Trump tweet something, move this mess. We're drowning in chop, made nothing but flat as a billabong, made it to crime. 2 hours wasted, not worth a dime. Wake up and queue, give us a fight, or I'll pack up early and call it a night.
All right. So that one of the accounts, the Fun and Next, the one that was really red. Since the sale ends today, I reset that one and I got a brand new account on that one. So I got to make sure I get like all the no DLLs for the sale ends. So that one, I just bought the dip on that one earlier today. So hopefully I can get those accounts positioned, at least for now. I wanted to get them all passed before the sale ended, but at least I got all of them ready to go. But yeah, so I reset that one. So that one cost me, but that's okay. I want to get a no DLL before it ends. I like this one, the Australian, the flat as a billabong. It's kind of a fun one. Hey guys, type in My Funded Futures, MFFU in chat to enter. Like I said, if you're a member of the channel, you get 2 entries into the contest. Okay. That looks a lot like me. And the fact that there's 2 toilets next to each other makes it even better. Matching boxers and socks. Oh, hell yeah. They got teddy bears on them, it looks like. My dreams got flushed away. What size is that toilet? That toilet is massive. And it's like, in case he doesn't want to sit on the big toilet, he's got the little toilet next to him. In case, you know, you just need a smaller version of a toilet. All right, we'll be giving away some My Fun and Futures Pro accounts. How does that sound for y'all? Y'all want to do some pros? I do like pro. The big ones.
But I'm wiping instead. The trend's going vertical, and I'm stuck on the head. By the time I got back, my account was a wreck. Lesson learned, don't trade with a turtleneck.
This is to celebrate you guys helping My Fun and Futures get to 50K. And I'll do giveaways in the afternoons pretty much every day. You guys want. If y'all come after My Fun and TV, I'll give you guys My Fun and giveaways. Got a ton to give away. All right, I'm gonna spin the wheel. Let's give away 4. How's that sound? I'll give you guys 4.
And hopefully had you snorting. One more scatological chaos or a different vibe.
trading and turning. He's actually like, okay, Drew Nichols, winner number 1. Congratulations. He's really straining, but not because of the toilet, but because of his trade. That's what's doing it. All right. Drew Nichols, type something in chat. Congrats, winner number 1. Here's something that some of you guys made. When Pickle was in doggy jail for a little bit. When he took him to boarding school. There's a song somebody wrote about it. Yeah, that toilet was simultaneously closed and open at the same time. Yeah, why am I angry, right? That's the real question. Why does iDoc look sad and why do I look angry? Pickle's very mad. Raphael trades. That's how he sees me. He sees me as angry. Oh, that is true. He sees me as angry because I locked him up. Raphael, congrats, man. Let's go, bro. Good job, good job, good job. How'd you say in the giveaway? Just type in MFFU in chat to enter. That's it. We got 2 more to give away. W Kevin. Let's go, Kevin. The other Kevin. Imposter Kevin. Pickle thinks I'm bullying iDoc and he's not around to protect her. Oh, that does true. That does look like that. Good job, W Kevin. Kevin number 2. You're Kevin number 1 in my heart. And W Kevin is Kevin number A. You're both top of the list. One more. Gabriel writing a song just to have fun with it. Pickle in the doghouse, in the jailhouse. Chris Breen, winner number 4. My Fun Futures Pro account. Congratulations for you guys. All right. What you need to do is, hold on. The 4 of you guys need to go to my Discord. You need to take a screenshot of your YouTube ID from inside your account. That way we know that it's you. Go to the contest channel in my Discord. The link is in the description of the video. In the contest channel in that Discord, you'll locate an admin named Slacks, S-L-A-C-K-S. Send him a message, let him know that you won. He'll verify that it's you. Make sure you have an account with My Fun and Futures already. And we'll hook you up with the goods. Congratulations. We'll get you guys some 50K Pro accounts. How's that sound? Congrats, you guys. Congrats, you guys. Okay. Good job. All right. She's a winner. Like something like She's a Maniac song. I like it. We can add that to the playlist, useful list one. Stargazer made one called Candle Machine. Dude, I love these synthwave ones that keep popping up. We got 300 likes. Ooh, very nice, very nice. 500 viewers, we'll do a bonus giveaway at 500. Are we there? I see 486. We're almost there. It was at 5:15. Was it? Oh man. We'll see if it gets to 500 again. Come on, it was 5:15. If it gets to 500 again, that doesn't count if the minute the giveaway is over, 20 something people leave. We'll get there again. At 500, we'll do it again. It was, and it could have been one person with 20 accounts too that logged out of all of them after the damn giveaway is over. Let's be real. $487. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. Rude. He's like, why you call me out like that? I love my 20 bots. Eureka's so tough. Well, I'm glad you won, Roth, dude. That's awesome, man, because hopefully you make some good use of the pro account. Dude, all right, so the one account that that I reset. That one I'm long in plus the other two. One of them was red, one of them was 0. So I had 2 that were red, one was at 0. One of them was red, I reset. The other 2 I'm longing from down here at DD band. Still hanging on to those longs. And then one of my Tradeifys is just red and done. The other ones, one of them's red, one of them's slightly green. Of the ones I'm still fighting. Everything else is I've locked in green just on the scalping here. So it was a pretty gnarly day. I dig that song. That's pretty cool. We'll add it to the 80s playlist. Dude, I must have triggered Dakota. That kid is in hyper post mode because of me for like 2 days. He's out there justifying. He's selling top steps so hard in the last like 5 or 6 of his posts all day. And this kid is really triggered. When I choose a prop firm, I choose dependability and reliability, not feeling the allure of flashy discounts or hype. Dude, that's indirectly talking about me. I post one post, I'll find the next accounts better in Top Step. And for 2 days, the fucking cockroaches over there just like scurrying around like I turn the lights on. It's hilarious, dude. Like, that's his 5th post today, justifying why Top Step's the best. You can't say anything over there. They're like a bunch of cockroaches. Turn on the light. It's funny. People like, sales must be really bad to be that defensive. I don't know. Crazy. Crazy to think COVID is older than most of these prop shops. Trading is a marathon, not a sprint. Look. All right. It's just funny. You can't say anything about Top Step or they're gonna scurry around you. They're probably having fucking late night meetings. How do we cover? How do we post? What do we do? Let's get the team together. How do we counter this? Somebody on social media said something. Everyone, all forces, all hands on deck. We need a response. Quick. What do we do? Don't worry, guys. Dakota's on. He's made his 7th tweet. Yay! Ray! Go! He's doing it. Trading is a marathon, not a sprint. Hey, look, go to Tops if you want me to finish the race. All right, I ain't seen anybody over there with a fucking trophy in a marathon and 26 miles actually run. I've seen a couple 100,000 errors on that leaderboard. That's about it. Go over there if you want to be 1 out of 1 million people who equal your salary as a trader. Good luck. But that's okay. You only get the sticker if you finish the race, okay? All right. Okay, can I just take profits here or do I want to hold for the rest of the day? I'm going to be such a wuss at this cat line. You want me to whip it out? I'm still working on it. I've managed to get all my funded next accounts green, full transparency. I reset one of them. So the one that took the 3,000 whatever loss, that one got reset. That one fucked me. The one from the start of the day. So goodbye account. But I reset that one, and that one is currently up $1,400 on the new go at it, round 2. Guys, mobilize. Someone on social media said something. Every prop has its reason to be. What I hate is when one prop says we're the best and no one else is good. It's terrible. That's terrible marketing, especially when you have the worst stats, the worst payout stats. I would understand if there's like 5 or 6 Michael Jordans coming out of there being like, yo, dude, I pulled out $3 million from my live account last year. Literally zero people have made it to the million mark. And every other prop firm is millionaire traders. All you really care about at the end of the day is how much money you can make. And the prop design is either going to aid in that or limit that. And all I feel is that that's really what's important to know. And I hate when people go extra mile to try to convince you of something that's physically impossible to make a sale. Like, they're not being honest. And that's what I just feel like it's like you guys have to know. You have to be honest with people. Be honest. All right, I love this song. Let's keep it. All right. I tell you, if nobody's coming out of a prop system with $1 million payout from a certain firm, then it's not possible. And the longer you exist with it not happening, the more it reveals, the more data points, the stronger the trend. So the system is designed to prevent that from happening. Nobody can make it through. The odds are so extremely low because the rules are designed to squeeze people. It's carefully, meticulously planned risk rules to squeeze traders. And they don't like you talking about that because, oh, they just don't like it. It hurts business. But, all right, that's a good song. But in all honesty, I would always call TopStep an okay firm, a top 10 firm. And they're like, unless you tell them they're number one, they're going to get all mad at you about it. But until, like I said, if that's attractive to you, then you're at a different level than me. That's okay. $5,000 payouts not anything to me. You know what I mean? I traded with them. I didn't like the platform, so I quit. The platform was horrible. The platform doesn't let you individually. Other than that, the firm itself was okay, but once I found My Funded Futures and Funded X, I sort of just like abandoned the idea of that even being worth it. The only reason I even traded with them was because I wanted to try to get on leaderboard, just to do it, just to show off. I had zero desire to make any money or play or in that system or anything. So I just want, oh, there's a leaderboard. Let me go show how good I am. That's basically my mentality was that. Oops. But at the end of the day, it wasn't worth it to me to fight in the platform that couldn't stand it. All right, next song. Chop Day Ballad, NASDAQ. I hate the platform. It was so bad. Out of curiosity, have I ever talked to ICT? Yeah, I have plenty of times. Yeah, we chat. Why do you ask if I've chatted with ICT? What do you want to know? He's good peeps. Yeah. Do I think Jade Cap's 2 million payout was real? Yeah. He thinks I'm a kidnapper. Well, I kidnapped him when we talked to him. I'm the one that put him in the fan. I'm just kidding. Pretended to be a market maker. I'm just kidding. No, he's good peeps. We've touched base plenty of times over the years just to catch up. Never seen Matt and Ivy in the same room before. Oh, the base cam. My bad. My bad. Sorry. So I think you guys are right. Every prop has its place. The difference becomes when the marketing is to convince you of something that's a lie rather than just honesty. TopStep is great for the absolute beginner. The absolute beginner. My first prop firm training wheels is fine. You're not even making any serious money from there. You're going to be mostly losing, and the evidence that nobody's made serious money there ever is all you need to know that it's a beginner's place for beginners with beginner rules. A little bit harder prop firms, a little bit more leeway, will give you more opportunities as you get bigger. It's just like, what's the right kind of golf clubs? There's no right kind of golf clubs. Some of the golf clubs have big fat heads so that you can be more forgiving, but they don't get as much heat on the ball. Some of the golf clubs have a different angle. They don't go as far, but you get more lift. It's like you know, you get better at golf, your swing gets better, your golf club has a smaller head. So as you advance, you're going to use different tools to help with the game. Like, so there's just different firms to different places, but there's no such thing as like, we're the best, everyone else sucks sort of mentality. When you put the numbers side by side, that's all that matters. Does it match you and what your goals are? What's my goal? I don't need $2,000 payouts from a prop firm. Like, I could just sit here on the stream and make 10 or 15 grand a day just sitting here. That's not including trading. I don't care about prop payouts. For me, it's about exposure and showing off and getting on leaderboards and stuff. That's my decision personally. If something has a leaderboard or something has a live program and I can just say, hey, I'm getting the live. Why am I fighting through Tradeify? Just to say I made it to live so I can show off, so I can flex on top of everyone who can't do it. Just to show that maybe I'm good at this, right? So that's my motivation. So if you chose Tradeify because I'm doing it, your motivation and mine are different. I have zero desire to give two shits about the live account at Tradeify once I get it. It's just to earn the trophy and put it up on my desk and say, look what I got. Other than that, I'm not going to be killing myself fighting a $20,000 account just to fight it, right? So everyone has different motivations and reasons, and that's why every prop firm is okay. I don't think it's cool for people to say, we're the best, we're the best, we're the best, and everyone else is bad. That's kind of not cool. Everyone has a reason to be. Everyone's got different motivations, and so we got to be like sort of understanding of that. You guys got to just find one that matches your goals. That's what I always tell people. Here's another song by Future's Fate. I like that song. She's a fine. I'm going to keep that one. You know what I mean? Have I ever had any issues with Apex futures paying out? Zero. Zero. What do you guys have issues passing evals as holding funded accounts? When I say for beginners, let me start over. It's like marketed to beginners. In reality, the mathematical design of Top Step is designed for you to pass the eval easily, make it to funded, and mostly 1% of 1% will get a payout, and then 1% of those 1% will make it to the second payout, which is practically nobody. Pretty much almost everybody will fail by the second payout. That's the rule. That's really what it is. So essentially, your end goal on average, if you're in the normal sigma of people that make a payout, is to get one payout. And now multiply how long or how much you put in the system to get your first payout. Most people who get that one payout are net red on the entire process. So you're like 1% of 1% of 1% that make it to live and make any money whatsoever, then you're swinging for a lottery. And that's really the math of those numbers. And they can come on my stream and argue with me differently, but they're not going to reveal to you the loss numbers. But I know metrics. So I talk to prop firm owners, and I know the metrics of most of these prop firms I do talk to. So I know failure rates and stuff are pretty high. So I'm going to tell you, most of the tiered payout prop firms are usually going to squeeze most traders between payout 1 and 2. And they usually have gimmicks or tricks to do it, like they reset your balance or reset your trailing loss limit or whatever. Like if you make a payout and then you get your payout and you're really bumping right up against your loss limit, that's the gimmick, right? If you're lucky to get a payout, then you're lucky to get a payout, if anything. FundedX Rapid is the easiest path to payout. That is correct. That's the fastest payout account fastest to payout path of any of the props is FundedX Rapid. Yep. You haven't made it to a payout yet. It's hard, and that's what I just say is like it's hard. And people give you like the pipe dream that it's like it's perfect. You need to do it. You get locked into a system. It'll be hard to reach your goals. Some people, like for me, I don't like trailing drawdowns and I try not to touch them. And I don't like DLLs. I try not to touch them as much as I can. Now, Tradeify straight to funded has a DLL, but it's like 37.50. So it's not really that bad for the risk I take. You know, it's pretty fat. So it's almost like it's not there. That's why these are kind of palatable for me. I just hate daily loss limits, you know? So, do I have access to my funded futures as CEO? Yes, I do. Do you need me to send them a message or something? The money in the prop space must be obscene. Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with that. It's your first profitable year, Starlink. Let's go. Congrats. Yeah, I'll give away 2 funded X accounts just because. I would have done 10 though if there was 500 people. So I'll do 2. I was going to do 10. All right, I'll do 4. How about that? Let me do 4. You guys like it? I'll do 4 as well. Remember, I have nearly like 1,000 accounts to give away every month between this and the My Funded show. So I'm going to do a ton for you guys just to make sure you guys can check out. And again, Funded Next is a really cool plan. The Funded Next Rapid, which I'm going to give away, is the quickest path to payout of any of the modern props currently now. Funded Next Futures is a spectacular reputation as far as paying out. They were a little bumpy when they first started. Their administrative stuff was weird. Accounts were getting delayed. Like you buy an account, you want to get it for a day or 2. They fixed all those issues. We worked really hard with them on that. So right now, stellar. They have 2 really good accounts. They have called Legacy is one of them and Rapid's another. Legacy is purely uncapped payout. And during the sale they have right now, which is 40% off, the link is in the description. You click it and use the no limit code. You can get no DLL as an additional bonus to the 40% off, which is the first and only account you can buy with no DLL and uncapped payouts, period, in prop firms. Nobody has those 2 rules together. Gone. So that makes that the biggest account that you can scale with to an infinite payout, like as far as you can go without caps. And there's 100%, 0% split. So they don't take a profit split or a payout split with you. You get 100% of what you make, which is also their claim to fame. So uncapped payouts and 100% split. The Rapid, which is what I'm giving away, is by far their most popular account now. The legacies are really good when the no DLL, everybody grabs some because there's no monthly fee and no activation fee also. It's like a one and done purchase, right? Okay, so the Rapids are pretty cool because it's 1 day to pass the eval. You can YOLO pass those things, and then it's 3 days to pay out. On 40% consistency is 3 days to pay out. So the Rapid is a tiered payout where you get a small piece of a payout every time instead of uncapped. And then after a certain amount of time, after like, I think it's 5 payouts, and you go uncapped after that, or 6 payouts on uncapped after the 6th one. So Rapid gives you, after you go funded, you get a payout in 3 days. It's clean and simple. It's the fastest. It's like the better version of what Top Step and some of them do. And my funded has a scale plan, which is very similar. Rapid gives you smaller tiered payouts every time, but you get them much faster than anywhere else. That's what they're trying to do. Every 3 days once funded. So to me, the most important rule as any trader, as an average, if you want my personal opinion, I have no reason to tell you anything otherwise. My personal opinion, the biggest squeeze out factor of traders is time in market. Every extra day you keep a trader in market, it's a 50% chance they blow it all up. So when it takes 5 days to get a payout versus 3 days to get a payout, that's a huge difference in the success rate. The numbers completely plummet adding 1 extra day to that. I know the stats of this. So the thing is, when somebody says, well, we give you a bigger payout at 4 days, and you're like, well, we get a smaller payout at 3, what's the difference, right? The idea is that if it's a quicker path to payout, most people don't get a payout. So don't think about how much payout you're getting. Think about getting any return on your investment whatsoever is the first path you're looking for. So time in market is usually the most important rule when it comes to a payout. How long it takes for you to get it. Every day in your trading to get to your target is a blow up day possible. You lose the whole thing. Note that 3 days to payouts once funded is very rare as well, which is crazy. Bull and Ox makes you wait 10 days. Right. And usually when they make you wait longer, it's usually because the payouts are bigger or it's more uncapped, right? So the tiered system payouts are usually 5 days. My funded futures, 5 days, Tops at 5 days. Funded X was like, fuck those guys, 3 days. So whatever the case is, they decided to make it 3 days. And the Rapids right now are one of the most hottest items that we got as far as like prop space goes. everybody right now that I know is starting to trade these rapids just because they're cheap, they're quick. What accounts do I have with Tradeify? I'm trading in Tradeify the straight to funded. Yeah. They haven't moved me to live yet, THF. I still have $15,000 more payouts to get. So this next round of payouts should get me there. Wait. I like that song too. Let's add that to the hip hop. Okay. All right. I'll give away 4 25K rapids. All right.
Let's go. Get on. Rocket scooter. Let's go.
I do 10 if we had 500. If we had 500 people, I do 10s. All right, CT Fox, winner number 1.
Liquidity, maps unfold. Stories of candles never told. Resilience hums beneath it all. Whispers that scream when the pattern stalls.
After you reach the max payouts with core or with scale or any of the plans, they'll move you to live. Am I funded?
Rocket scooter, the ride, every edge of blade, every map a guide. When the
CT Fox, you gotta type something in chat. Where's the market ending today? Dude, if it's like any other Friday we've had where it does this, the market just dives and stays there. Like I said, this is the 3rd Friday in the last 5 weeks that's done this. I'll be so mad. I ideally would like to see this pop into close, but that's just me. Congrats, congrats, congrats. I saw it. Thank you, CT Fox. Congrats, buddy. Congrats. All right, all right, all right. Good job. But it's a gamble to see if it goes anywhere or not. I'm taking the bet, which is a small contract to see.
hedge pressure held in the prime. Boundaries drawn in, levels align. Liquidity flows, the signals gleam. Guiding me
JT1111. JT, my man, let's go. Next winner.
in the chaos we rise. Rocket scooter, the ride, every edge of blade, every map a guide. When the noise breaks loud, I still hear
The Friday next sale ends today, by the way, you guys. This is the last day for it, the 5th. I don't know exactly when it ends, but it ends today. So get your
pressure bends, but it won't break. Rockets
you have to get the legacy sale ends today, so you guys gotta get them for the end of the day. Did I exit my other trades? Not yet. I'm still holding on to them. This one's still negative. This was the account that actually was negative. So overall, this one's down $1,200. One of my accounts is up $400. And the other two, I have 2 more that are open right now that are both up. One's up 300, one's up 900. So I'm holding on to the 4 accounts that I have actively live right now just to keep going to the top. So Jaded T.
Echoes rest where the volume hides. Echoes drift through shifting tides. Through the storm, the calm I feel. Rocket scooter steers the wheel.
Oh, now all of a sudden we're getting 500 viewers in here. Look at you guys. Well, whoever decided to turn all the pots on. All right. Y'all are hilarious. Y'all are so funny. I swear to God, somebody in here. Let's give away 500 accounts. W Kevin. Oh my God, rigged. Rigged. Bro, I'll give away 10, so we'll be fine. I told you guys 10, we'll do 10, okay? Everybody said L Kevin. Other Kevin is mad though. That's the thing. Kevin won twice, but it wasn't Mod Kevin. All right, I'll do 10. That's how much I love you guys. We'll do 10. Guys, you only need to type it one time, by the way. Don't need to spam it. You're already entered, so. I love that song, Rogue. That's a good song, too. Spyro. Spyro also won today. No way. Spyro was this morning. That was this morning. Yo. Hey, dude. This is random. Trust me. There are 414 people on this list. All right. How many do we have? We have CT Fox. Hold on. Wait. We have Drew, Roth, Chris, and CT. So we've done 4. Let's do 6 more. All right. I'll give away 10 because I love you guys. You guys need to play Powerball. Seriously, today's your lucky day. The 2 of you guys need to go to Vegas together this weekend. Are we sure the bot is working? Yeah, it's definitely working. It's sometimes, listen, we've done giveaways every stream all the time for a year, right? Year plus. Almost a year. Stanley. Never seen Stanley's name before. You know why Spyro won twice? Because Spyro's song is literally the next song up. What a coincidence. Guys, look. This is literally the next song that we're playing on the list. Whoa. He manifested it today. Let's go, Spyro. Crazy. Of all the things, Spyro's up next. This is Matrix is glitching today. Oh, nice, dude. It's kind of like Afrobeat, dude. Stanley, where's Stanley the Manly? Stanley the Manly. And Stanley wasn't here. Stanley, you got 5 seconds to type something. I'm gonna give you a little grace period. Stanley Manly, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, no Stanley. He's... Market takes a dive, he takes a dump. Sorry, Mr. Stanley. Hell yeah, Spyro. This is a jam, dude. I like it. I dig it. Uh-huh. Kiran C. Type something in chat, my friend. Poor Stanley. You will be missed, Mr. Stanley. Not Karan. Oh no, Kieran. So close though, dude. So close. It was so close. All right, how do we have? We have, okay, who was the first one here? It was Drew. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have given away 5 so far. We got 5 more to give. I promise you guys we'll do 10. Plus the other 4. That's 14 accounts giveaway today. Pretty good. Good song, Sparrow. It's a good song. I'll vote it through to the next round. I like it. Yo, Danny Trades is back to streaming. How about that? Okay. I just got a text. S Dus. I got a text. Hello, I am a supervisor from Goldman Sachs. Yesterday, we shared a stock with investors for purchase, and today they sold it for a profit of over 80%. Tomorrow, we plan to share a new stock expected to achieve a 60% profit. If you're interested in purchasing the stock, please reply with yes to receive the trading signal for free. Looks legit. It even has a little graphic of a chick sitting in a chair, and it looks legit. I don't know. Should I reply yes? Should I hit it? 80% a day is pretty good. I don't see anything wrong with. I mean, I can't find the flaw in that. If I can 80% a day, just imagine, man, all my dreams can come true. All right, wait, is that 6? Hold on, wait, he said 6. Hold on. CT Fox, hold on. No, hey, he is, CT Fox is for the other giveaway. He was the My Funded. Hold on. Drew, Raphael, W, Kevin. Oh, so when you win twice, it moves your name. Oh, okay. That's right. Okay, that's weird. Okay. Oh, that's neat to know. So Kevin, your name isn't on here twice. Like it moved your name up because I don't see you on here again. Let me make sure I get everything right here. Hold up. Why you gonna be winning? Okay, so that's 7. This is 7. Why do you be winning everything around here, Kevin? Seriously. So it means 50 more accounts? Yeah, probably. How do you participate in the giveaway? Share. Just be here every day on the morning stream, the afternoon stream, and when they announce the giveaway, it's pretty much the same time. It's 10 o'clock in the mornings, Central, and then usually about 2 o'clock Central in the afternoon. And just type in whatever it is. Today it's Fun to Next. PB. Just make all the winners W, Kevin. You got it. What account size would I recommend with the Fun to Next? They're all pretty good, I would say. It just depends on if the legacy account, when there's the DLL in place, the 50K, the middle one's the better one. When there's no DLL, the 100K is the better one. And the Rapids, they're all really good. They scale pretty equivalently, I would say, on the Rapid side. Just depends on how much your budget is, I guess. Red to Green song. Remember yesterday when I was like, a couple days ago, whenever I was buying in the liquidity pocket and I gave up at the end of the day and the market just goes to close out?
For me to win, what can I rearrange? Should I try it again. I can't give up, that would suck. I'll forge ahead, get out of the red. It's red to green, trading machine. It's better this way, keep the losing at bay. Those TV bands and trading land make me a winner. MHB is the way to go. It's red to green, trading machine. It's better this way, keep the losing at bay. Those TV bands and trading land.
Let's go.
MHB is the way to go. Keep those accounts in the flow. Oh, 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 oh. Keep those accounts in the flow.
That's a cute song. All right, JHPB. That's hold on, wait. All right, one more and the big event, like it's at 10 accounts. And we do giveaways every single day. We have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds we give away every single month. So come every day and hang out with us, you guys. I do live trading, a live trade on stream. One of the biggest live trading future streams on the planet now. NQ is resistance and close at res less than 0. Yeah, but res is above 0 now on NASDAQ. It can go all the way up and fill the gap. Woo-wee. Hold on. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Let's get some movement. Come on. Adrian S., you are the last winner. I think that's 10. That is correct. Adrian S. That is it, everybody. That concludes the giveaway. Unless Adrian isn't here, then we'll spin again. Adrian is here. Yeah. Go, Adrian, go. Congrats, man. We did 4 direct-to-funded Elite Trader Funding accounts today with our friends at Elite Trader Funding. Let you guys know, speaking of that, they have a huge sale going on, which I think is some of the best prop accounts you also can buy. Is the Elite Trader Funded Pass One, Get One sale, 80% off of the static accounts, which is by far my favorite account with those guys. Static is a drawdown that doesn't move with you. It's a buffer from day one. It stays put. Really cool. And it's 80% off. So you can get the static for less than $100. And it's Pass One, Get One free. So they're really pushing hard for you guys to check that out. Very inexpensive. Statics are the easiest to pass. If you're struggling to get a payout in any of the prop system rules, or it's end of the day or trailing drawdown, you want something easier. When they have a static sale, they're usually $500, but 80% off makes them a deal. 500 is expensive, but 80% off, pass one, get one free. It's an opportunity to check it out. So I would say that's pretty cool. Sim funded resets are now $199 on the core accounts at My Funded Futures. That's pretty cool. They were talking about that, and hopefully down the road they might do sim funded resets on the scale and the pros maybe as well. Futures Desk 60% off Labor Day sale still going on. Expires in a week. They let that go. Take Profit is still 40% off. That's still going for a while. Apex is back to 50% off now with code Rocket Scooter. That's where we are. Use our code for that. 50% off now, then 50% off lifetime recurring. And yeah, these are our deals. And then Fund and Next, of course, the 40% off no DLL legacy account ends today. The best prop sale period. I always say it's the best one ever. That account is the account. Those are the accounts I trade. That's what I trade personally. The legacy no DLL accounts are my favorite prop accounts in all prop accounts, period. Because I get no DLL and uncapped payouts. The best for my style. I want big home run payouts so I can brag to my friends and flex on social media. That's it. Ain't nobody gonna flex posting an $8,000 payout. I'm gonna show people that I'm gonna make something big with Fund and Next, then I'm gonna go for the legacies. That's why I like it. But that's just why I do it. Okay, somebody said MFF should add it permanently. 200 is well worth it. Oh, 100%. Are we past the song submission cutoff? I don't remember when we cut off. Are you sure? We cut off at the end of the month, I thought. Are we at the end? Hold on. I thought I was going all the way till the end of August. Okay. So your last one, hold on. Is that the last one? Did we get to the end? So Rogue, that was your last song, right? What day did I cut off? My honestly don't remember. Did I actually cut it off at a different date? What day did I say was the cutoff? If you guys remember, I'll honor what I said. I honestly just forgot. After you said it was the August the 25th. Oh, okay. So that's it. Hey, Rogue, can you do me a favor? Can you go to your submission on the 28th and edit your post and then add like a big something there, like add like a bunch of like a big space or some lines or something that says cut off. That way we'll cut off before yours. I'll make yours the first one for the next one. And then like the 3 or 4 that came in a couple of days prior, I guess I did go over. Yeah. Thanks for letting me know, you guys. Okay. And then everything else will go to the next one. Okay. You guys are right. I think I did say that. See, this is what happens. I forget things. Okay. Thank you, sir. All right. So we'll take Rogue's song. It'll be the first one for the next one. Okay. That is the cutoff. I just got happy. We just kept going. And I thought I thought I had said September, but these guys are right. I think I did say 2 Mondays ago. And then I got busy and then the internet went down and then I just forgot. Okay. Officially, Rogue is the cutoff. So he'll edit it. That way we remember next time. The 27th of August is the cutoff instead of the 25th. Okay. You saw my interaction with Dakota yesterday. I countered him factually, to which he wasn't able to defend much. Now, these guys are very temperamental. All I did was make a post on how Funda Next new accounts were better than Top Step side by side, just to say it. And they get really upset. The guys made like 8 posts today in response to that. It's been crazy. Like, you ruffle the feathers of the kids at Top Step. I mean, they get really temperamental about it. Instead of just talking facts. It's just like, it's all semantics, right? That's like, I was like, how? Yeah. Anyways, it's what it is. He's like, you want to come? He's like, I formally invite you on the show. I'm like, no offense to you. I'm like 100 times bigger than you. I don't waste my time. Top Step is a big show. He's not a big person. He's small. So I'm going to go waste my time chatting with other people so I can walk into a Top Step cult. And I was like, you more than welcome to come on my fund or my show if they want to talk about it. But all I was trying to say was that here's a great account. Check it out. Those of you that maybe, debating between the two, here's why I think one is better than the other. And then, man, people get so defensive. They can't just be like if I were to say I think something's better than Tradeify, Brett's not going to come on and fucking defend it with like a day's worth of posting. Like he shit his pants. He was so upset, It's weird. And he doesn't even own Top Step. But these kids are like, they literally are like drinking the Kool-Aid so hard. What's up?
Hi.
What up?
Just finished my call. Wanted to see what you boys are doing.
Oh, you looked at me like I was doing something wrong.
You're bad, being naughty.
I just was saying that, there's different props for different people, and some props are designed for traders just to get started and to at least like get into the system. But I was like, my response was that because I compared the two firms, the kid wrote something like, I love how all of these influencers, blah, 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 say, put our name in their mouth, and Top Step is the Tom Brady of prop firms. And I thought that was crazy. I was like, so who's the Tom Brady? Where's the millionaire? That's what I said. Where's the guy with 7 championships? Yeah, 7, right? Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Are you smelling me?
Yeah. I just crave attention right now. Attention! Stop giving them attention.
Have a seat.
Do they feed you? Seems like you feed them knowledge. They don't do anything for you.
It smells like a winner. It smells like strawberry and chapstick.
Yeah, chapstick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Doing something really funny real fast.
Yeah.
You know how there's a Venus? Like you bought the David and the Venus?
Mm-hmm.
So it's sitting back there, and I did a Teams call, and everything is blurred for a reason. But as I leaned over, like the whole image went from blurry to clear. So everybody could see like the naked, semi-naked Venus on the right of my Teams call. And for like 2 minutes, my team was just talking about that.
Why?
They're like, what is that behind? Is that a statue of a naked lady? I'm like, no, it's artwork, guys.
They don't know
Back in the
Venus.
day.
They don't know Venus de Milo. We live in such an uncultured world of fucking Neanderthals. I swear to God.
No, but it was more like, why are you sitting behind like a naked statue when you're on a professional corporate Teams call? But it was more of like funny because I'm training them, and they're like, what in the world?
Where these guys were just like so absolutely like
Because it came out of nowhere. It went from blurry
This.
to clear.
this right here.
Yeah. And it just looks so weird. That's not supposed to be a professional background.
These freaking Neanderthals. We give them some culture. Okay, classical antiquity is a beautiful time in world history. It's my side profile. There we go. Where's her arms? Nobody knows. Nobody knows where her arms
Yeah, her
are.
arms are gone, and then everything of David's is intact, right?
Mm-hmm. Imagine you had the Statue of David. We also have the Statue of David.
Yeah, we have both.
We have both, yeah. But they have the it's covered, like the parts are covered.
It's ripped. Like, they slashed it
Yeah, like
with
it's gone.
gold foil.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. Very contemporary.
What's the name of it again? Venus de Milo.
David cut them off.
David cut them off. Yeah, pretty much. Anyways, as I was saying, you guys, about the prop stuff earlier, when I said that, I think that the Fund and Next accounts are certainly, hold on one second, let me close that position out. Like a really good deal. And I was saying, when you put side by side with Top Step, I was just showing how they were better because there's no monthly fee, no activation fee, higher payouts, and anyways, they were like, we love when everyone puts our name in their mouth because we're the best and we're like the Tom Brady. And then I was like, well, who's the Tom Brady there? I was like, I looked at the leaderboard. I don't really see any millionaires. I see a couple of 100,000 heirs after 13 years. The biggest trader there has made $300,000 in their live account or something. And I was like, that just shows that the system's designed for traders not to succeed. And I presented a factual conversation, and all we got was 8 posts of rhetoric. So, but hey, we had 7,000 viewers today on the stream. So
You did?
yeah.
Oh, very nice. Can you give me a heads up next time you play this song so I can get my Molly real quick?
Oh,
Song.
we got to the end of the song submissions, guys. So now let's talk about what we have. So this account right here, I'm actually happy with making something. I don't want to be a wuss about it. This has retraced most of the move. Let me take profit on that, and let me take profit on this, and we're going to call it a day. Now, I managed to get one account blew up on the Funded Next, and I rebought it, and that one's kind of green now. One account on the one from this morning, still didn't touch that one. The one that was like minus 2,000 is now minus 700. I'm okay with, but I managed to just tackle, and this is the one I did overnight. So I managed to get all of these green because the Funded Next, I waited till down here. This one of these two is the one I had to rebuy the last one and then go, and then we're pretty good. So, oops, wait, you can't see what I'm saying. My bad. Oops. That's decent for the day. My bad. I was showing you guys. Y'all can't even see it. So the one that was, let me repeat, the one that was minus 2,000 or whatever is now minus 7. The one that was down 4, the initial one, is still down 4. The one that is, the ones that are green, those did good. Like I said, I didn't take too big of a risk on the way down, just a handful of accounts. And then a handful of these were red too that I managed to work to green, with the exception of one that did bust of the new DLLs, no DLLs. And I rebought it, and then that one turned green. So pretty much worked most of them green-ish just off of the dip, and took some hits on the way down. So I was almost down maybe $12,000 initially, as some of the accounts were the red ones And then I had the $300 one, so maybe down 9, and then I managed to work most of it back. What is the best prop firm in your opinion? My funded futures, I would say in general. Yeah. Shouldn't this run to close? Because I see resilience less than 0, I closed out. Show us the red toms too. That's it. Show me all the DOMs. MFFU did you wrong. See if I can get in touch. What did they do, Alex? Let me know. Funded X and my funded futures. And the ones I work with are my favorites. So the exception is TPT. I've never traded with them. And Apex is I would say my funded, Tradeify, ETF, and Funded X are my favorite 4. And they're all so different for different reasons. Can I ask the CEO to give you $10? Banned you. You got banned, accused for copy trading? I don't understand. How can you get banned for copy trading? I thought you're allowed to copy trade. What are good trading habits to form early in your journey? Journaling. Journaling your emotions. On my funded today, if you go watch today's show, I gave like a whole 20-minute speech on the proper way to journal. And I think that's the most important thing I've probably ever said. So if you go to My Funded TV and watch today's segment, which is the last hour when I'm on, go read what I said about trading habits for journaling to fight addictive personality, to fight ego problems and things like that. I gave some pretty good nuggets there. Oh, you mean copying other people's trades is what that would be. I don't know, man. But what I'm saying is copy trading is not disallowed as far as I know. You're allowed to, you mean copying your own accounts? Is that what you're accusing, or they're accusing you of? You said they banned you for copying your own trades. Like you had 5 accounts and you traded all 5 at once. Is that what you're saying? That's my question to you, Alex, just to help you out, bud. Is ETF the only direct to funded account that charges a monthly fee? Yes, that's correct. Can I get a free share of you instead of 10 USD? I want 1 share. Okay. I guess I need to clarify, Alex. What are you trying to say? You're saying that they claim that you were copying other people's trading. I don't care if you don't do it. What I care about is what they said you did. I have to understand that you're missing that piece of info. You said they banned you, accusing you for copy trading, but you never did. Copying other people's trades or copying your own trades between multiple accounts? Let's finish this conversation so we can move on, if you don't mind. Kind of sitting here staring at blank space here. Oh, they weren't clear in the email. Oh, okay. So what you should do is open a support ticket with them and ask them for clarity on this, because that's very important. A lot of times with these firms, if you copy someone else's trades, like you're watching somebody trade and you copy, I'm not saying you did at all, but a lot of these firms, like the system will know if 2 trades are identical or similar. And they look for patterns. And it's not like if you do it once or twice. Like if somebody's literally watching me while I stream, not saying you would at all, this is just in general, and their trades are very similar to mine, they could get flagged for that. So it could be a coincidence, right? It could be that somebody copied you. I see that you have a YouTube channel. It could be that somebody copied you while you were trading, and they are the ones that should get banned, right? It could be anything. Yeah. So they said because of sensitive information. Oh well. Rogue the Lamb. He's like, Matt's not gonna miss this one. Look, this is where the cutoff is. I was like, put something there so I don't overlook it. All right, so that's it, guys. The song, the cutoff is right there. So we have made it to the end. Our quarter finalists, let me show you guys. We passed a lot of them to the next round. There's a lot. Okay. Now the semifinals are going to have to get very... This is how many songs we had go to the next round of all the songs we had total. We have semifinals and then finals. The next week or so, we'll play through all these again. And we'll have to decide winners on a more stricter, not just I like it, but an I love it sort of thing. Yeah. So. Well, the idea that you have your sessions recorded doesn't mean that, it's not... And okay, the way I'll explain how the prop industry works, right? They're not going to ever not take your money unless you give them a very good reason. It's like a casino. They're never going to say you can't come in here unless they have a good, reasonable suspicion that something's up, because they'd love to take your money, right? It doesn't mean you did anything wrong. Again, you could just have triggered something accidentally. But the thing is that they're not in the business of denying people from using the service, right? They had to have a pretty good reason. As much as I've known about how this works, it's not just one and done, we're done. Usually when they decide to ban somebody, there's like a team of people that get together and review data and they all vote kind of thing. It's a very serious thing because it's a PR thing, right? Somebody can say, I got banned, blah. They're going to do their homework. So it doesn't mean you did anything wrong, but I'm saying is, the system that says copy trading, if they don't allow you to copy someone else's trades from a different IP, it could very well be somebody was copying yours, right? Who knows? And all your sessions are recorded. Maybe somebody's watching you and then trading with bots and stuff and copying what you're doing. And maybe that triggered. The system automatically recognizes those kind of patterns. It's designed to look for that, by the way. And maybe that's what happened. Yeah. So it's very odd that they would go out of the way. So at the end of the day, I would say keep going through tech support. Hold on 1 second. Hello? Hello? All right. But I would say in general, you can, the first step of action is to go to tech support or customer service, fill out a ticket, submit all the information, submit the video, go to Discord, talk to the guys in Discord, go talk to the heads over the Discord. They'll put you at the right place. And they're usually pretty friendly about it, and they'll investigate and they'll sit with you and talk to you, And if it doesn't get to a place where somebody hears you out, then just let me know. And then first step is to go through customer service, because that's the first thing you got to do. And try again with another ticket. Submit all your evidence to them, and you talk to the CEO. CEO's on Twitter. Matt Leach, you can send him a message and see what he says. I usually don't talk when it comes to that kind of thing. That's not usually who you should talk to. He's a CEO, but but this is a very big company. So you got to talk to like the operating folks. And so go through tech support one more time and see what they say. And then if it doesn't go anywhere, then I mean, send whatever you have to me and I'll try to kick it to somebody that'll hear it out. They banned you from Discord? Why? Well, that's okay. Well, I'm not going to say anything, man, but you know, go through those steps and good luck, and you know, let me know how it turns out. That you're banned from Discord too. This sounds like a lot happened. Like, why would they ban you from a Discord as well? I don't feel like we have all the pieces of the story, brother. Were you also talking in Discord or something? Love to explain everything. Explain it to them, man. I'm on their show. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll help you if I can get you in front of somebody to talk to. But like I said, I don't got any power over there to change anything. Yeah. Yeah, Futures Forever has a good idea. He says, make a YouTube video about it. We'd love to hear the details. It would also bring attention to the matter. Yeah, that's actually a good idea, Futures. That's a good idea. Yeah, make a video, Alex, and then release the video and then let people judge for themselves, and that might get attention for it. That's a great idea since you have a YouTube channel. Honestly, dude, make a video, throw it on socials. Dude, the influencers will eat that shit up. Trust me. If you got something there, you'll force somebody to address it if you make a video out of it or something. Yeah. Yeah, you go to Discord and talk to like Fabio or some of those guys. They'll get you to, they'll hear you out, I guess. But it's, I don't know, like, why would you get banned from the Discord too? That part is a little interesting because the Discord has no idea who you are in the prop space. So what happened in the Discord? Like, what happened to the Discord that you got removed? This is the part we don't have the rest of the story. They don't just ban you from the service and then they go to Discord and then ban you on top of that. They don't ban you from the Discord unless you do something differently in the Discord. So what happened there? You link your email. Well, when you link your email to Discord, that's in Discord side. Like the actual the website won't know who you are in Discord unless you have a Discord API that talks to the website. That's what we have at Rocket Place. So Rocket Place, when you buy like the platform from me, you click a few buttons and then you log into Discord inside of our website like you guys all did, and then that's how we capture your email and that's how we know that it's you. But unless you do that and it's tied together, they shouldn't know that you're who you are and one or the other, unless personally you did something in the Discord, I would say. I don't know. You just got a notification. You just were on the Discord in general. Yeah. Somebody said, were you like rude to the staff about it, or were you argumentative in the Discord? And you were an affiliate. Yeah. I mean, if you were an affiliate helping work for them, something's gotta be off, dude. I don't know. Are you sure we're getting all the story, bud? Like, if you were funded, you see the funded chat room. Oh, I think you have to just ask to be funded, but maybe so. And again, if they have an API, I haven't really done it. If you go to the website and it says connect your Discord, then they probably have the ability to do that. It just depends if they have it or not. Yeah. Anyways, let's move on. Alex, good luck, dude. Make a video. If you think something happened, make a video. You're on YouTube, right? Just make a video and then post it up. It'll get some traction. People will see it. if you have like evidence and things, the best way to do it is just make a comprehensive video, be very coherent and like all the details, list it out completely and see, you know, and then people will address it and then see what they have to say, you know. Just the best way to get your point across. Yeah, and best of luck to you, man. I hope whatever you're trying to get done works out. One other thing is that you skipped some songs in the contest. I'm saying this for the sake of your own songs, but if you skipped yours, and chances I skipped others. Did I skip some? Let me know which ones I skipped. It's very possible because we've gone through like many days of this, but there are some that I skipped. Please let me know. Ari FTR. I don't know what yours is. Oh, no, that's actually for, that's going to be for the next round. So we've already, like, the cutoff, we already, like, all the submissions now, you're going to be in the next contest. So the one that we're doing now was, like, last contest. So you'll be in the next one for sure. From 8.3 to 8.19? No way, we went through those. I swear we went through all of those. We definitely did all of those. I know for a fact we did. Yeah, like the dentist ones. Yeah, we did all these. The monk chant. Okay. If you guys could tell me a song, if you could tell me ones I didn't do, if you can help me out, let me know which ones I did skip. Let's see. He's probably right, though. It's very possible I skipped some. He's very rarely going to be wrong. But let me know if there are some that we didn't do. Keith, yours made it to the next round. Yours is in there. Keith, the Whoosh fan. Whoosh fans made it, and Whoosh fan's already going to be in the finals, dude. I know that for a fact. So... obviously, that song is already a winner, but just saying. Yeah. Instant finalist. There's a note in there that yours should be in there. Like, Keith, I even made a note just to double check. I said, double check the original Wrong from the Right Places here. And also Whoosh fan. I'll make sure that Whoosh fan is in here somewhere. Whoosh fan is there, Keith. That's you. All right, no, that's just go ahead and give him the lifetime. So if I missed it, it's very possible I missed some. If you guys, so let me know if you guys' song didn't appear in the quarterfinals, or we didn't play it. Just say, if we didn't play it, let me know, and then we'll go through it. So let me know. We'll give it, like, y'all got till Monday to let me know, hey, you forgot to play my song, and then we'll play it. If you find one that's the obvious winner but was skipped, that's mine. All the big songwriters are here right now. We got Keith and Rogue and Tech. These guys are already the finalists, I can tell. Oh, the second Whoosh fan number 2, Keith, is in there. Yep, you made it to the next round with Whoosh 2. Yes, sir. I think Whoosh 2 is in there. Yeah, I got your second one, dude. Whoosh fan blowing up. That's catchy, dude. I listened to that one in my car the other day. It's that good. I want to hear it again. I love this version of it. Yeah, dude, it's catchy, man. Me and iDoc were listening to it in the car. Everyone loved it. Trust me. Both of the Whoosh fan songs are like they're bangers. So if there's a song that I forgot to play, make a note of it and then message me on Discord and I'll play it on Monday.
Candlesticks dance, the screen's alive. A bull or bear, who'll survive? Fingers twitching, bets collide. The fan keeps blowing, no place to hide. One more trade, the stakes are steep. Dreams sow, or losses to reap. Whoosh fan, blow it up. One more trade, the stakes are steep. Dreams sow, or losses to reap. Whoosh fan, blow it up, blow it high, blow it fast. Nasdaq rockets, can it last? Take profit, take a chance, let it ride, put it right. Whoosh fan, blow, we're along for the tide.
It's catchy, man. I dig it. Yeah, Keith, this is a good one. I got it confused because T6 is the one that did the other Whoosh fan one. It's cool. I like it. Today, this was today. This one was last night. This one was the one. This one got busted on stream. This one got busted. I reset. One of these two I got busted and reset. And to get another no DLL. And most of the fun and next I hit right here at the bottom. And then the rest of the tradeifys, one of them was really red and it became less red. And then some of these were winners off of the bottom there whenever I bought, actually here. So essentially only like maybe 3 of them were red, I think, on the way down here, because I only did maybe like 3 accounts, I think. And then the rest of them are trades here. That's it. Two casualties today. Not my best day, but it's okay. Could have, yeah, not my best day. It was rough. What's the best activation fee choice for the ETF? They do have the lifetime rate that you can do. I think that's what a lot of people do. It's up to you to decide, you know, it's your choice to make based on what do you think the probability is that you're going to keep that account alive, right? I've got 2 weeks left on my puts, just 2 weeks from here. Two more Fridays. What's my take on the market later on today? I think that, well, in 15 minutes, the market's closing for the weekend. I think from here, I got lucky that the market moved anything at all. I was kind of fearing that it was going to stay put like it did the last Friday. Resiliences are negative, so the market has no incentive to move, right? This sold off pretty hard. It might stay here. It's pretty random at this point, so I wouldn't be making a guess. The payout structure for legacy accounts. So after 5 trading days and 5 of $200 minimum, and you have $500 of profit, you request a payout after the 5th day of half of your balance, and that's it. Half your balance, and then you take out half your balance, and then you keep going from there. Every 5 days, you can take half your balance back, as long as you have $500 of buffer in there. And then after day 30, after 30 trading days, you can take out the whole balance. But once you take out the whole balance, you're back to starting point. Starting point is the blow up point. So anytime you're finally taking a payout from FundIndex, that account blows up at the 0 line, right where you start. The MLL goes to 0 and stays there. Yeah. It's not going to go anywhere because there's no whoosh fan. Whoosh fan blowing up. Ah, boop, 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 boop. Whoosh fan blowing. Let's see if it goes. The pro accounts scale are relatively identical. The only difference is how they get paid. The scale accounts are more frequent payments. Every 5 days you get a payment. The pro account is after 14 days you get a giant payment. So that's the difference between pro and scale. Pro, you have to go longer, but you get a big fat payout. You can get up to 80% of 100K. The scales, depending on which one you buy, are smaller, more frequent payments. That's the major difference. So pro and scale, the difference is, do you want to pay more for a bigger home run payment? Or do you want to pay less for like base hits and doubles, singles and doubles, basically? You love the Rock Whoosh fan song? You want out your Spotify? That was T6 did the first Whoosh fan song. What would I have done differently to make today better? Nothing. I think today, actually, let me start over. Today I did pretty much everything on plan with the exception of my first entry was early. I got in early and a little inefficient by jumping in early before half gap. The goal was to get half gap on positive res. And I got in early, which means my efficiency was shit. So that account took some heat for it. I saw the green, decided I was gonna, that was the opportunity that we were undershooting. And I jumped in too heavy, I think. Because I was doing like 2, I think, at that time. I didn't wait till half gap and I got in 2 instead of 1. And that account got beat up a little bit. I remember adding some more here, and then it took a loss when I cut out at 6,500 when I stopped. So that one could have been a little bit more efficient. I should have traded maybe smaller. I didn't have any evidence it was going to sell off, but also because the news, you know, obviously made the market flip-flop. Just knowing that it was actually really bad news, I probably could have anticipated that the market would have moved a little harder. But VIX is below triple B, so nobody would have thought it would have been back above, right? This is one of those one-off days where everything looked good and the market just fell apart because Wall Street just handled the news differently. And it's really hard to say I could have done anything better or even different because it's hard to predict this would happen. I did everything according to what I normally would have done. But my entry efficiency could have been better, I think. I could have waited to half gap the long, and the levels at what these are gamma exposure levels based on market maker options. And so they're high probability, high volume pivots. And so if you see off to the side, like bull zone support with these confluence ratio here, is telling me that I'm expecting this to be support. It's based on options exposure. It's a really cool method. They're high volume pivots based on options, yeah. Did I enter the 1 billion account giveaway? I did, and I didn't win. I didn't win a core account. So I was sad I didn't get one. Whatever short on momentum, like a quick scalp, not usually on momentum. I wouldn't chase a short. I'll normally short from a place to place when the market is going up against something that I want to resist, then I'll short. Yeah. Would I only have positions when my price is going against you or while you're going your target as well? Usually, Keith, my style, and it's different for some people, is I only add to a position to lower my cost basis. So usually I'm only adding when it's red. I almost always never add when it's green, because then you're raising your cost basis, right? The goal is to improve your cost basis with the extra money you want to risk. So I never like double down because I want to double the profit. I double down because I want to increase the odds of winning with the same trade, right? So I'm a little different than people. It doesn't always mean I'm applying, money to catch knives. It means that I'll actually move my cost basis lower when I'm long or move it higher when I'm shorting. It doesn't mean it's the right or wrong way, but I've always wanted to keep the extra money that I want to invest as an extra shovel to dig out of a bigger hole, rather than to add to accelerate my current wins. Usually, if the market's going in your favor and you want to add to it, you're kind of like, pretend you haven't even made a trade. It's the same thing as getting into a trade in the middle. How much do you think is left there to take extra risk near the end? I always thought that to be a less long-term winning strategy than using my extra capital to change my cost basis to make my reward to risk ratio slightly better. You know what I mean? That's how I've always been that way. Can you recommend apps for trading? Like futures? TradingView's pretty good, I would say. Trade8's pretty good. TradingView's pretty good. Will I trade if it hits bullseye bottom? No, not in like the last 10 minutes of the market, not today. Yeah. Would that mean probably you're more prone to blow the account, adding to losers? Technically speaking, the answer is it depends on what you define a loser as. Now, a loser comes down to something. To me, a loser is whenever a high probability setup fails. Okay. If it's a 90-10 split, if the market is falling below 90, pretend that this green line isn't there. It falls below 90 and I'm adding in the low probability zone, then that's adding to a loser. And yes, you'll blow up. I don't do that. But the idea is if I have two high probability zones here and here, these are both 90s. And as you see today, both of them were pivoting. This pivoted and that pivoted. So the idea is if I were to long right here and then go red, but long again, it's not adding to a loser. It is adding to red, but it hasn't lost yet because this is a winning trade most of the time. And so is this one. This and this is multiplicative probabilities, right? So anything and something else. 90 times 90 is 81% chance that at least one of them holds, or both of them hold, sorry. So for the market to close above both of them is about an 80% chance. And the idea is that they're both parts of the same trade when you combine the probabilities. So adding to a higher probability setup, even though all red, is technically not adding to a loser. It's adding a second winner. It's like playing one hand and then playing another hand with different money. And which one of them will play out? So in that sense, I always lower cost basis that way. And so does that make sense as difference? So great. I love that great question because it's only a loser when I'm out of the high probability setups, period. So this is, both of them are losing here. So I'd cut both of them right there and not add further. I'm only adding when I know I have odds in my favor. So that's basically, yeah. Great question, J Val. You're 100% right. The idea becomes when people say when you're adding to red, you're adding to a loser. Well, a loser is how you define a loser. To me, a loser is if I lose a high probability zone by one strike distance of the underlying. So an example would be S&P 10 points below here, it's a loser. Well, if this one is losing, but this one could be a winner, then they both can be combined in the same trade. They're only, let's see, 54 and maybe 10 points apart. I can combine them into, let me have a smaller position here and a bigger position here. And I got a total of 3 if they both take off. And I could split my risk this way purposefully. Instead of trying to take maybe 2 contracts at one and 2 at the other, I can say, ooh, maybe I should plan that both of them are nearby. Maybe I can hit both of them. So let me do 1 and 3 instead of 2 and 2. 1 is in case it takes off, I've got something. 3 is in case it falls to there, I get my cost basis literally a quarter of the way between these two. And now my cost basis is here, so I break even much quicker. And then if I fall here, then I lose all of it. The fact that the heavier position is stacked near the bottom, it takes the smaller loss. The bigger distance loss is the smaller position, which is great. And so when you stagger your positions in with 2 high probability setups and hit the second one harder, you're actually buffering the loss, as the first one is such a small entry anyways, its loss is small. The second one is less distance traveled with a bigger position. So if I plan all this out, I can usually maintain this entire thing as basically entering into one trade. It's staging my entries into one trade rather than considering this one independent from this one. It's lumping them together. Yeah. When I always can plan that ahead of time because I know where the pivots are. So it's not like I'm adding to a loser because oh crap, I'm losing, let me add to it. I'm always planning for it. In case it breaks, I can add here too. It's always part of the plan. But once you pass your point of no return, it's automatically get out no matter what. David, what app do I use that displays my P&Ls? I use Tradebait. People use NinjaTrader to show like all their props together, and that's usually a really good one too. Yeah. You won my funded futures email went to spam. Can I get the win extended for you? You need to go to customer service and show them that. Then with spam and all that you didn't see it. And congrats, by the way, congrats. They should be okay if you just go to customer service. Isn't the strategy like catching multiple knives as market is falling? Too many pivots, you don't know which one works. Well, okay, right. But you never know where the market's going to pivot. The answer to that question is 100% right. Nobody ever knows when the market's going to pivot. You're always guessing. We have a couple of options with smaller probabilities. This is a small probability. This is a small probability. It's not that many pivots. It's just a handful. This was a series of trades that didn't work. This was a series of trades that worked. Markets falling is such a rare instance to begin with. It's very rare that markets fall and sell off. And mostly in bull markets like we have now, most of your days are going to be green. They're not going to do this. So in days that this does happen, the losses are bigger, yes. But over time, as long as you know that the probability of this is small, bet small. Probability of this is big, bet big. And then overall, the odds for me work in my favor over time. I'm not trading every single pivot that I see. I have rules, right? Some of the rules are when a catalyst is active, automatically sit out. I decided to take the stab anyways, despite my teaching not do that, because VIX was at triple B anyways, so I said the volatility might dry up. If VIX was way above that, I would not have traded when this cat was active. But yeah. Do I always stream Monday through Friday until market close? Alejandro, I do. Yes, that's correct. This is Knife Catchers Anonymous stuff. But right, so what the idea is there are different probabilities, and sometimes markets will fall and randomly pivot at one of them. The trick is, especially with props or any kind of trading, is to know that I've got 3 or 4 nearby. I can play all of them. I can play one of them. I could play some of them. And with prop firms, I just attack like accounts 1 through 3 here, then accounts 4 through 6 there, then accounts 7 through 10 there, etc. And then I rotate the accounts around so I'm not taking risk in each one of them. As you saw today, I was staging in into small parts. So if some of the accounts busted, which is what happened, other accounts didn't. And the point is that you can use your prop accounts that way to leverage your risks to give yourself additional better odds by doing that. It's a trick. What are my thoughts on Monday? Oh, dude, I don't even know, man. I'm so confused as to the way Friday's closing. Monday could be an absolute crap show. You never know. But yeah. I use dynamic hedge pressure and MHB to trade. Yeah, I do all the time. They're just not here today because I did them for NASDAQ. and I decided to just move them off because they were one of them was exactly here. So because it was there, I knew it was there, but as I moved it out of the way, I definitely used them though. When the cat was active this morning, I didn't consider using anything, so I didn't even draw them. They were already off the chart this morning, so I just got lazy and didn't draw them because I wasn't gonna consider them. But Nasdaq was at DD band, which, as you guys see, I didn't draw them here, but I always keep an eye on them off to the side. So that was pretty damn good bounce today, yeah. And S&Ps were, I just moved them out of the way because they were overlapping with stuff, and that was S&Ps was here. So I did pretty well. Did I use a 20-point stop loss today? Nope, just 10. Today was good. You said, but the accounts that made it today may not make it till tomorrow. Berber, I don't think you're IQing the right way. If you want to make people buy more accounts, you would teach copy trading. This makes people buy less accounts. Actually, I don't know how hard it would be to understand how simple that is to split risk up. That make any sense? I've traded my real account this way successfully for a decade plus. Completely over your head. Look, if I put one account here and one account here and one account here and one of them busts, only one of them busts. If you follow any of these loony bins on fucking Twitter that are like 20 trade copy Apex accounts and they pick one random spot and they blow up all 20 in a single go. I could make so much more money as an affiliate if I sat here teaching people copy trading. You'd have to be an absolute fool to think that staggering your risk increases your risk. Staggering entries. Same thing. If I have 5 contracts to trade in futures and I long one there and one there and one there and one there, okay, well, I got 4 chances for the overall trade to work. No, let me just pick one random spot and put all 4 in one place. That means I have to be 100% accurate. That has to be the pivot. And if I lose big without a second chance to enter the trade. So staggering your risk by anyone's definition is diversification of risk, is always going to be less risky. You would have to be kind of dumb to see anything otherwise. You'd have to actually be kind of stupid to say otherwise and have complete 0 sense for market sensibility. Yeah, if you won lifetime, send me a DM. Yeah, so I'm very confused how people would think that splitting your risk was riskier. And something that ain't adding up there. Anyways, not everybody's designed to be smart at trading, but anyways, that's why you're here to learn. It's okay, I'm not smart either. Some trade was down for more than 10 points today. Why? Just sometimes it happens. I mean, 10 points is my intended stop. But I mean, sometimes I'll live trading. I mean, I'm not perfect. I'll get out when I get out. I'm streaming. I'm talking to dozens of people. I get distracted, you know. You can't imagine I'm just a robot that gets it right every time. Hey guys, don't put all your stock into Nvidia. Don't put all your $100,000 into 10 different stocks. Put it all into Nvidia. Don't diversify your risk. Because putting it all into one basket in one trade is risky. Goofy people. It's my favorite source of hydration for a good trading session. I like ice water. I'm ice crunching ice too. Have a good weekend, my friends. Trust me, guys, if I wanted to make a shit ton of money as an affiliate, I would go in there and copy trade like that Scalper Pro guy or whatever his name is, Future Scalper, and just blow through accounts all day and copy trade and whatever. And teach people that's the way to do it. Just push and push and push. I take the least amount of risk I blow up less than any of these guys combined because I don't put it all in a basket. I think these skills are necessary to manage the prop firm space. You have to spread your risk out. Not FFSP. No, not that guy. No, what's his name? Not Future Scalper. What the hell is his name? No, not that guy. No, he's not the one that copy trades. What's the one there's... I can't remember. No, not that guy. Someone else. Anyways, basically just 20 accounts blow up. 20 accounts blow up. 20 accounts blow up. A bunch of people do that. I do trade with dynamic hedge pressure and MHP. I did that trade today. That was today. Yeah.
Resilience makes the weak ones fly. Future volume crystal clear. Rocket scooter leads no fear. No more guesswork, no more loss. Seeing paths the others cross. Institutions will be seen.